Hello, awesome APA families. I just wanted to give you a little help with your kids' science fair projects. They need to have their experiments done before they come back from our fall break. They have 9 days with no school, so if they can get those done, then we can help them get everything else going for their project. I wanted to show you what they need to do. They need to have a project where they are changing one variable. So for example, I did a project where I am growing plants. So I planted 3 plants in marbles, I planted 3 seeds in Miracle-Gro soil, and I planted 3 seeds in plain dirt. As you can see, I only had plants grow in 2 of my Miracle-Gro pots. So they need to do whatever they're going to do, they only change one variable. Everything else they keep the same. So this shows you that if I had only planted one Miracle-Gro pot and nothing grew, I would not see any change. So they're planting 3, or they're doing 3 trials of each variable. So they'll do one thing, they will record it 3 times, they will do another, they will change one aspect of their project. Mine was the type of soil that I planted in, and they will do that 3 times. Then they will change that same variable to something different and do that 3 times. That is what they need to do over the break. We have all the science fair forms in, so you have approved their project that you're going to help them. Once they get that in their science fair project 2, they need to record their data. So what they changed was their independent variable, and what they measure is called their dependent variable. So I measured plant height. They can do distance something goes, they can do change in color, just depending on what their project is. The thing that they measure is their dependent variable. They have a paper that looks like this in their science fair packet 2. And this is where they record that data. So as you can see, my independent group variable was my soil type, my dependent variable was the height, and I recorded each of the 3 measurements for each. Then you find the average by adding up those 3 and dividing it by 3. That will be your average column. And the observations are the things that you noticed or saw doing the experiment. I encourage them to take pictures of their results or of them doing the project, so they can include that on their science fair board. They will be creating a tri-board which went home with them, and it will look something similar to this. You have a title, you have your question, your purpose, hypothesis, materials and procedures, your variables listed, the results. We'll help them work that out. We just need them to do their experiment, get their data, and we can help them with the rest. There is a template for all of this on the Google Classroom. Students should be familiar with that and should have started doing that. They will also need to write a written report. There is also a template for the written report on Google Classroom. They can include pictures of their experiment on their tri-board. They will not be bringing any of the experiment to school. The only thing they bring is what is on the tri-board. So you want to make those look as nice as possible. The kids will just be explaining what they did with their experiment to judges. They will not be performing the actual experiment there. That is what they need to do at home. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at sfolmer@apamail.org. Thank you and have a great break. Goodbye.